Hey guys, it's Michelle. Welcome to week 14. I'm so excited. 6 more weeks and I will be halfway there, and 5 more weeks and I will know what kind of baby we're having. I think I asked you in my last vlog to message me some wives' tales that you guys would like me to try out to see see if any of them turn out correct, and since I will be having my 19-week appointment in about 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I just go ahead and start doing them because I want to get start sending them in. Because I want to get it done a week or two before I actually know what it is. So yeah, that's that. Second, I have an Expectnet game going. I just barely started. No one has entered any guesses, and I will put the link down below. But all you have to do is go to www.expectnet.com, and under the game name it is BabyCluff, CLUFF, and I'll put I'll put that down below as well. Also, I've had a couple people ask me for my registry stuff, and a couple people ask for the people that have asked for it because they don't want to get anything until after they know what it is. So by no means am I asking for any of this stuff, but since I've already had a couple people ask, I figured I'll just put it up. I just went through Walmart. I didn't set up a Target or a Babies R Us one. I might, but I kind of want to just keep it to one store. That way it's just easier to keep track of. So I will put that link down below as well. And yeah, okay, so yesterday I told you guys that I was going to have lots of stuff to talk about, which I just talked about, and I didn't know how true what I said was, because last night and early this morning I actually spent about 3 hours in the ER. I couldn't breathe, and yeah, I'll start at the beginning. The past couple days I have had kind of breathlessness, and I didn't think that was part of pregnancy because I've always had asthma, so I figured it was just that, but I kept taking my inhaler and it wasn't really helping. Oh, sorry. See, I'm still this really, I kept taking my inhaler and it just wasn't really helping, and but I didn't think too much of it. And then finally yesterday, around 9 or so, I looked online to see if it could be a baby related, and I was actually surprised when I saw that it could be. Whenever I'd heard people talking about being short of breath, it was always during late stages when the baby's actually big enough to be pressing up against your lungs and all that, and my baby's not that big yet. So basically what it is the progesterone in your system increases your lung capacity to allow for you to breathe and exhale for the baby as well. And it's kind of like a slow thing. It just slowly grows. It's not like one day it just all of a sudden they're like twice as big as normal or anything. So, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. But I have asthma, so basically what happened, and I will tell you everything else that I had to go through last night, but in the end, this is what they figured out. That happened. My asthma did not let me grow my breaths along with it. As my lungs were growing, I wasn't learning to breathe in any deeper, and it finally started affecting me about 3 days ago. And that's when I started having the real bad breathlessness. And then yesterday went into the ER because I just really couldn't breathe, and it felt like something was sitting on my chest, and I couldn't even though I could breathe in deep, it didn't feel like I was even filling up my lungs. I found out the reason for that. Well, I shouldn't say the reason, but I found out why it felt like that, and that was because I really wasn't filling up my lungs. I don't. It's out in the living room. Sorry, I didn't seem to bring it in, but I have a plastic thing they have me do. I breathe in, and I have to keep one ball between these two lines, and I have to raise this other lever thing up to 3,000, and I should be at about 3,000 milliliters of air every time I breathe in. And right now, even on my deepest breaths, I'm only getting maybe to 2,000. Last night I was barely getting to 1,500. Some of it better than last night, but every couple hours I'm supposed to do that 10 times until my lungs are strengthened, and it's consistently 3,000. I shouldn't say strengthened, but until my lungs are used to filling up completely. I'm also supposed to, take my inhaler and continue doing all that, and so that's it was kind of scary. I actually ended up having a panic attack as well because I couldn't breathe. I was freaking out about the baby, because baby probably needs oxygen too, and yeah, at first they thought I maybe had some blood clots, which are actually fairly common during pregnancy, apparently, and it's also one of the #1 maternal killers, blood clots during pregnancy found in your lungs and your legs. So they gave me a chest x-ray, they covered up my stomach with 2 lead vests, and then they said the usual practice is to give me a full body, like a CAT scan, but they didn't want to do that because I was pregnant. So then they took me to the ultrasound, and they ultrasound both my legs. Ultrasounded. I don't know how do you say that? Anyways, both my legs from like right where your leg meets your lady parts all the way down to almost your ankle, following the vein, pushing on it, making sure the blood was going, making sure it was collapsing correctly when you pushed on the vein. Took 8,000 pictures. I'm kind of freaked out about the bill. I'll share that with you guys so you guys can all have a heart attack along with me. And but yeah, so they did all that. That came back fine. They did some blood work and a urine analysis. The urine analysis came back fine, and majority of the blood work came back fine. There's a couple things that they weren't able to do that fast, but if anything's wrong, they'll notify me within a few days. And I don't think there will be anything wrong. Even when they were doing the clot thing, I just didn't think it was. I knew it had something to do with my asthma, but I knew there was a little bit more, and it just turned out, what it was. So yeah, so I spent the 3 hours in there. I got the ultrasounds done, the x-ray done. I spent all 3 hours on oxygen. They had it cranked up pretty high, and I also did a breathing treatment for asthma. So that's what I did last night, and it was not fun. I got really so anxious and anxiety, about it. I was shaking, I was shivering, and they gave me a blanket because they thought I was cold, and I was like, I'm not cold, I'm shaking. I couldn't stop it. So that was yesterday. That was a blast. Today I had to go have a consulting appointment with my OBGYN, and he couldn't really do too much because it is more of an asthma related thing than a baby related thing, although the extra lung space is baby related. They checked the baby's heartbeat. It was at 140 43, I want to say, and they said that was fine. Anything between 130 and 160 is normal. And where I'm at right now, but and even earlier they said like my 9 weeks it was 178, so it kind of worried me. I was like, wow, that kind of went down a lot, but they said it was fine. It also depends on the time of day and what you've eaten, because apparently they were telling me if they want the baby to be active and moving, they actually will have the mother drink like an orange juice or something like that. So, yeah, this is not to worry, and it was still like a real steady heartbeat, you know, even though it was lower than it had been. But it was steady, he wasn't skipping or anything, so the baby's fine, which was nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He wants me to go see an actual doctor, well, I shouldn't say an actual doctor, but a general practitioner, so they can delve more into the asthma thing. He did write me a prescription for another inhaler. That's pretty much it. And I'll see him on next Tuesday, which is a day before my 15 weeks. That'll be my 15-week appointment. I don't think anything exciting is happening. I'll talk to him about my joint pains and my not being able to take my iron, and they'll probably listen to the heartbeat again. And then at my 19 weeks, I get to find out the gender, and they'll do all the other testing to see if the baby has like Down syndrome or anything like that. And they'll also start measuring my stomach and seeing how that goes. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, it was pretty crazy last night though. Yeah, I'm gonna post a video after this, like a little belly transgression, not you know what I mean, of the day I found out all the way up until yesterday, and we will see. You can see how my belly grows. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my belly, and then I'll let you guys go. Oh, I'm also still 174 pounds. The nurse did comment on that because she said, wow, you haven't gained any weight. And I was like, well, kind of technically, because when I was sick, I lost weight and then I gained it back. But I haven't ever went above that. So, anyways, here is the side. And the front. And here is it naked, and can't see, my stretch marks are definitely getting darker. It's crazy. Crazy. It's getting harder too, like I can't really push it in too much down there. Okay, I still have a few seconds. I'll go ahead and do a measurement. And do my first second trimester measurement. Let's see. And I am at about 43 inches. So yeah, watch for my video next, and see you guys later. Don't forget to check out my contest video because I'm really excited to do that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.